Okay, Stephen, I just want to give you a very quick sort of rundown of where I am at the moment. I'm still in the very early stages of design. It's taken me a time to sort of work out how to. I wanted to get the Piper's Crisp thing you showed us, where the packet swizzled round, and eventually got the code for that and managed to sort of like build it in. A couple of things first. So while we're still in the early stages, once the ball starts rolling, it will rapidly speed up. Got the logo here. One of the questions I asked on an earlier email when you came back and said you wanted the colours changed, obviously the one that's gone to the printers is a red background, and what I wanted to ask was, did you want the red background logo on the website? Because obviously if you do, then that changes what we put in terms of this logo. What we call this is the logo area. This is a global area. Now what I've done for now is I've put it with the white background. Actually it's a transparent background, because with all this being red, as it would have to be, otherwise this would just be like a red block here and everything else would be white, which would look a bit odd. We can do it all in red, but I have tried it and it does look a little bit garish. So this, and the key thing is just making things look nice and clean and minimalist. Obviously that won't be there. That's a cart which won't be there once we get the rest of the code sorted. At the moment, I've managed to find a picture just really as a holding image. I've gone through all the websites you sent me, and none of their websites, unfortunately, are very good. The images on there are very small. So what I'm struggling with at the moment is to get anything with decent resolution. This is not very good. This is a bit blurry. It's a bit what I call soggy, looking. I like it to be nice and sharp and crisp. But as I say, it's only a holding image at the moment. I was thinking of putting a few different images here so they can swing across with information which would actually entice people to go further. One of the things we tend to put in this area is what we call a call to action. So I would see something here being encouraging people to either click to find out more about contacting you, because I think people won't buy this stuff from the website, but what they will do is they need it. They need to talk to an expert, and people tend to buy people, as we know. Right, going down here, what I've found is something that we can use. So when we swizzle over here, this turns around. So we've got this feature, which is pretty cool. What I need to do is find what we need to decide on. What's the image that goes in the front bit? What do we want to say when it swizzles round? And then obviously this will be clickable, so we'll have that go to the specific page. So for instance, I know if it was, say, like the Mistral brand, then they'd open this, it'd say a bit of information there, they'd click on this, and it would then go through to the page which just deals with that product or that service. And then whatever this one will be, maybe the Sandyfords, the Marshalls, etc., etc. So that's where we are on that. I'm putting together, I've got stuff being sent to me in terms of digital form for the brochures, because then once we go through to the page, if it's this one, then on that page we can have download brochures. And the idea being is that in order to download it, there's no charge, but they do need to give us their email address. That then gives you, because they would have actually ticked the box that says I'm okay GDPR wise for you to have my email address so I can get the brochure, that then gives you freedom to then contact them to follow up on any sales and so forth. So it gives you an extra sort of like a way in. Okay, so that's where we are at the moment. I'm going to crack on. I've got a number of scheduled time slots in for next week and the week after. Hopefully by early next week we'll have the digital stuff being sent through. I'll chase that on Monday, Tuesday if it hasn't come through by then, and then we can give you some more updates as we go through. Okay,